If you're a true cryptocurrency fanatic like myself, well, you're always looking for a token that could give you mega gains. And it's well documented that Pepe on Ethereum network has done some significant amount of gains, giving investors well over 1000x. You got some guys that put in 10, 20 bucks and they're cashing out over $1 million. Now, if you've been following my channel for the past couple of months, you should know that we've been very bullish on BRC-20 tokens. We were the first channel to bring this onto YouTube, and there's a token that might have the legs to do similar things of what Pepe did. And we're talking about MEME on the BRC-20 side of things. Coming up now.
Francis Dune Uncensored.
Welcome back to another episode of Francis Dune Uncensored, where we have tomorrow's newspapers today. If you guys like to tap into value before the rest of the market finds out that it's valuable, do subscribe to the channel. That's exactly what we do here, and we're going to prove it to y'all. Now, you guys, are you familiar with MEME token on BRC-20? If you're following the channel, I know you are. And it's trading currently right now, guys, at $16. Now, for the people who claim this, for the people who minted this because you saw my channel, you guys should know that how it cost you next to nothing. It didn't cost you anything to actually purchase the token. All it cost you was the Bitcoin fee. And as a matter of fact, to inscribe this, it cost about $3. And right now, it's at 16 bucks. Okay, so if we do the math, that's, you know, just over 5x. All right, and we're looking at a very profitable 5x right now. And who could complain when you didn't put no money and all you paid was the Bitcoin transaction fee? You're laughing right now. You're smiling from ear to ear. And here's exactly what I mean. So, guys, I've been warning you and trying to tell you about this MEME token forever. So, this is March 21st on my Twitter. I sent out a tweet saying, you are making a huge mistake not minting MEME. This BRC-20 actually has the most utility and value out of the current top 10 BRC-20 that's available to be minted, and here's why. And I'll go on with my thread here, and I gave some really legitimate reasons, and part of those reasons were this guy, okay, behind, you know, the memes on Bitcoin ordinal collection, he actually inscribed that collection when it was under 10K. So what does that tell me? That tells me he's ahead of his game. That tells me he's on the ball. And I've already expressed this in that thread and in a past video as well, okay? Now, when we come back over here now, this was another video that I did. This was on March 17th, as you can see right here. You know, I was showing you guys this website, which is BRC-20.io, which is essentially the coin market cap for BRC-20 tokens, okay? And when we look at this video back then, at the time on BRC-20.io, they didn't have any prices attached to this. As a matter of fact, all we see right here is the supply. All we see right here is how much is minted. So this was already minted out 100%, and how much per mint you could get, right? So each mint will give you 1,000 tokens. Now, for MEME, it was very similar, right? There was no market cap. There was only the supply. At the time, it was only 3.48% minted, meaning there was still about 97% available of the supply available for you to mint at one a pop, okay? And then as we fast forward, this was March 17th. As we fast forward to April 4th, earlier in this month, I did another video, and then we saw some prices attached to it right here to the other BRC-20 tokens, like ORDI was selling for about 11 cents. Punk was selling for 90 cents. Oh, sorry, $90 rather. Okay, and we had Pepe selling for 3.5 cents, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, again, this was about, you know, a few weeks later on April 4th. And then I did another video on April 11th where we looked at this again, and there was a price, as you can see right here, now attached to MEME. So let's just go over that price. So we see MEME, you know, trading at $4. Then we saw the market cap at 400K, the supply, and all of these additional data points now attached to this website. So what does that tell me? That tells me that how I am seeing evolution. I am seeing progression over here with BRC-20. At the time, guys, ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand this. This was not anything much to really look at other than, you know, just a bunch of numbers. This was something where, you know, as an investor in this field, what you have to do, well, what you have to do is go with your gut. What you have to do is go with your findings. What you have to do is have conviction in what you think might be valuable in the future before other people agrees is valuable, because normally when other people and everyone agrees something is valuable, you already missed the golden rush at getting it for cheap. And that's exactly what we were able to do here, guys, okay? So once again, as you saw on April 11th, it was trading at $4. Now let's go to BRC BRC-20.io or BRC-20.io, and let's look at the price right now, guys. So right now, MEME, the first ever MEME token to go on Bitcoin, is trading at $16, ladies and gentlemen. That is pretty damn good. Considering where we were, where we had no marketplaces, where we had no prices like I showed you guys. But what we did have was what? What we did have was potential, and that's exactly what it takes to be a successful long-term investor in any field when it comes to investing, let alone just cryptocurrency. You need to see if something has potential and what is the risk to reward ratio. Meaning, if I was to invest this amount of money, what's the potential reward? And when we look at the risk to reward, it was very, very desirable. It was literally, you were risking $3 in Bitcoin fees to get something that could go up in value. And sure enough, that thing did go up in value and then some. I'm counting still. It's not over just yet, ladies and gentlemen, so here we go. Once again, quick little overview. It's trading at $16 today. But, you know, on these past dates in March 21st, I was trying to warn you guys saying this might have some potential. And then we saw the BRC-20 coin market cap of BRC-20 tokens didn't have any prices here. Okay, it was great to see that how we had, you know, a directory to go to, right? But no prices. And then as time went along, we saw some prices with these other BRC-20 tokens. And as more time went along, we saw a price now attached to it. We saw progression. The potential is unfolding. And right now, we see a very nice profitable price of roughly just over 5x. And who knows where this will go. Okay, guys? Now, why do I think why do I think that MEME could do similar things what Pepe did on ERC20 side of things? Well, for number one, it's the first meme coin to go on Bitcoin. Okay, that says it all right there. Number two, the guy behind this project already has an ordinal project that's sub 10K, which tells me he's really already on top of the game. Okay, number three, arguably, one could say that MEME, right, is the first BRC-20 token. So what this represents, these numbers, these IDs, is the number of the BRC-20 token that was actually deployed. So first it was ORDI, then it was MEME. Three is, I think, Pepe. No, Pepe is number 4. Where's the third one? Right here, Punks, right? Punks was third, and then fourth was Pepe. So one could actually argue, right, sure, ORDI was first, but technically, you can't really, you know, count the guy who invented this or tapped into BRC-20 tokens on Bitcoin. You got to go by who adopted it, and it was him. MEME was the second, right? Or one could argue the first. So this tells me that how the guy behind MEME is on his game, he's serious, and he's quick to act. And I love to see that. That's really great leadership skills, okay? So moving on. This is his collection. Just to show you guys, the proof is in the pudding. Okay, this is inscription number 7,432. This is memes on Bitcoin, okay? 7,290 NFT, Bitcoin in the baby's eyes, right? This is his collection here, okay? He was ahead of the game, and he was on top of things. I can't stress that enough. Do check it out, okay? Over here is his Twitter. I see him growing his following very nicely. Just under 1,000 followers. Before it was like 78 people, okay? He's making a real use case for his BRC-20 token as well. Where you could use it to buy his other inscriptions over here, his other collection rather over here as well. So do check that out, guys. Okay, let's talk about unisat.io, ladies and gentlemen. Before, there was no marketplace. Right now, there is unisat.io. Also, I wanna bring to your attention that Ordinals wallet, who already owned BRC20.com, okay, will be building a marketplace as well. So that's really cool to understand that they owned that domain BRC20 before BRC20 was even a thing, okay? But, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes with new things, new marketplaces, does come some risks as well. So unisat.io, which also has their, you know, public service, which is an inscription service for the public to use. You know, they come to market with a marketplace for BRC-20 tokens, and unfortunately, there was an attack, okay? So let's just read this. So we have 100% confirmed the exact identity of the attacker and preserved all relevant evidence. To the attacker, upon receiving this message, we urge you to immediately transfer the full amount obtained from your attack to the following address right here. We reserve all rights to take appropriate actions against the attacker. So apparently there was some double spending happening in Unisat's marketplace. And guys, when you're trying to be first to market, when you're trying to rush and be quick, so you can be the authoritative figure in that field, we do see these things happen. We are talking about technology, we're talking about software, and unfortunately, Unisat did have an attack where, you know, let's just call it a, wallets were compromised due to double spending. They are working on it right now. But the main thing is this. My main takeaway from this video is, yes, MEME has some potential. It could do some crazy gains, and other BRC-20 tokens out there. Even the Pepe as well. The BRC-20 one could do similar things. Let's see where this goes. But also, it's important to note that we're seeing the evolution right before our very eyes of the BRC-20 market took place from a time when I brought this to your attention when we didn't know what to expect. There was no prices attached. There was no marketplaces attached. There wasn't even a directory, right? But now we see BRC-20 or BRC-20.io. Now we see unisat.io for the marketplace. We're seeing prices. We're seeing trades. It's a beautiful thing to see, man. This is what it's all about. Once again, yeah, I want to bring this to your attention too. Looks like Unisat does have their own BRC-20 token. They did things a little bit differently over here. So this is not going to be a fair launch or a fair mint, you know, first come, first serve, whoever mints it. It's not going to work like that. How this actually works is they had their supply of 21 million. They minted the entire supply. And they, the team, the Unisat team, for ticker USAT, will be dishing out these tokens maybe in the form of an airdrop. And, you know, we're led to believe that, you know, common sense tells me, you know, if you're the first number of traders, maybe first 10, 20, I don't know, 100, 1,000, whatever it is, we'll get an airdrop of the USAT token. So do be on the lookout for that. Maybe I do a separate video on that, right? On how to receive this USAT airdrop token. This is speculation. It's a little bit of a hypothesis and common sense as well, okay, guys? So I just wanted to show you guys one thing over here. This guy be hustling right here. We're talking about XR Simp. I own 1% of the supply thanks to your vid. Thanks a million, bro. This guy owns 1% of the freaking MEME BRC-20 token supply. That's some funny shit. So, guys, that's all I have for y'all. I'm very, very excited and optimistic for the MEME token on BRC-20 side of things, guys. Let's pay attention to this. Let's see where the market goes. Let's see where the price goes. We all love that price action. And, yeah, it's very exciting times right now in the ordinal space. So, you know what? There ain't really much left to say other than, until the next video, you're on your own. Later.
Francis Dune, Uncensored.